What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening up some NFL Contenders. Of course, I love me some football, so I had to give this one a try.
I'm gonna go do it.
I've been sitting on these for a little while, and hey, it's the off season. I got a little itch. I'm missing.
And I miss you.
I'm missing football right now, and what better to open than these fat packs, and we actually get a whole bunch of great names out of this set because they're all contenders in some sort of way for either the playoffs or Rookie of the Year or MVP. We've got Baker Mayfield here first, DeAndre Hopkins, ooh.
And DeAndre Hopkins is the man who comes away with it.
With one of the craziest Hail Mary catches that I remember in a long time. Phillip Rivers, old man Rivers, took himself and his 9 kids over to the Colts this season. Big Ben, Dak Prescott, I hope my mans can come back this year better and stronger. Jason Witten, he stepped out of the TV booth in order to come back and play this year, and yeah, you know what happens. Teddy Bridgewater made his official start this year. We have Dalvin Cook, everybody's favorite fantasy running back of the past year. Tyreek Hill, my man is crazy athletic. We have a new addition to the NFC West, Matthew Stafford, headed on his way from Detroit to the Los Angeles Rams. We're going to see how that goes. Speaking of another NFC West quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. It'll be interesting to see what happens with him since they traded all the way up to get, what is it, the 3rd pick? Khalil Mack, one of the better defenders in the league. We have Michael Thomas, another fantasy star. Hollywood Brown, playing out there with them boys in Detroit. Aaron Donald, a real problem in the middle. Derrick Henry, man. And I was just finna say I need me some Seahawks up in the building, and here we go. We got Jamal Adams. My man broke the record this year for sacks in a season by a defensive back. I think he had 9.5, and he only played he barely played any games too. I think he missed about half the season. So that is really dope. We're gonna put that back here with the rest of our Seattle. You see, I brought my boy Ken Griffey out here so we can hit the home runs. We got Stephon Diggs coming out of Buffalo. And we have a Tua Tagovailoa Rookie of the Year. That's another nice little add to the collection, as Tua has a little upside in this league. And we have an MVP, Kyler Murray. Wow, I'm not so sure that he was an MVP contender, but
That nigga's tripping.
he is exciting nonetheless. And we have another Rookie of the Year, Isaiah Simmons, coming out of Arizona. Ooh, and for our legendary card, it's green. This is really fire, actually. Bo Jackson. If anybody didn't know, Bo played both sports. Played 2 sports, baseball and football.
Bo knows basketball too.
Actually excelled in both. And we're going to get into the flavor text on this one, actually. As with everything he did, Jackson queued up his competitiveness for the 40-yard dash. He clocked a mind-bending 4.12 seconds at the 1986 NFL Combine. It's easily the fastest hand-timed figure and would be converted to a 4.36 electric time. Either way, for a 227-pound athlete, this is legendary. Wow, that is impressive. 4.16 on the clock, on the hand. But hey, that is actually pretty dope. And Bo Jackson, as one of my favorite players, who has a shoe line, at least. That's a nice little ad. I like it. And coming out with the Super Bowl champions for this year, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have Mike Evans, another fantasy standout. Philip Lindsay, really good running back coming out of the Broncos. Josh Jacobs, another running back. Pretty sure he was a rookie this year. No, I guess he was a rookie last year. Nonetheless, he's pretty darn good. Tyler Boyd. We got a Kirk Cousins. I might have to shoot this to one of my coworkers. She loves the Minnesota Vikings. Patrick Mahomes, last year's Super Bowl champion. We have a Marlon Mack and AJ Green. I'm trying to get some UWers up in here. Cam Newton, it'll be interesting to see what happens to him this season. And we have a Sterling Shepard, another fantasy football stud. Mark Ingram II. This guy had one of the funniest quotes last year when talking about
I'm about that. Big trust. Woo woo. Lamar Jackson.
I'm talking about his quarterback. Jared Goff headed on his way to Detroit. Yeah. Leighton Vander Heisch. Not so sure about that guy. Le'Veon Bell. Wow, this guy left money on the table. And I mean, what's the deal with people doing that? Like, especially if the situation's like not even lucrative that you're leaving to. Josh Allen. Hey, if these guys can pull it together, hopefully they can win a couple more playoff games and make it to the Super Bowl. Preston Williams. We have Dwayne Haskins coming out for the Washington football team. It'll be interesting what they change their name to, but I actually really like the Washington football team as a name for them. I mean, it doesn't exactly squash the history, and it doesn't stop the conversation. Devontae Adams, one of the best receivers in the game, and we have a winning ticket for Mr. Drew Brees. That's pretty dope. Shoot, my man's retired this year, so that'll be something to have. And then, oh man, they just keep on giving us people out of the NFC West, but it's the wrong people. MVP contenders, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo, how are you gonna win MVP if all you do is get hurt? Riddle me that, Batman. And we have a Rookie of the Year, Jalen Hurts. Hey, he's got to take over in Philly, and it'll be real interesting to see what he makes happen. And for our legendary card, we have a Peyton Manning. Oh my goodness, Peyton Manning is actually one of my favorite quarterbacks growing up. I really never liked Tom Brady, and I mean, even though the first Super Bowl I ever watched was Patriots and Rams, but back in the day, I just didn't really like Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning was out there every Sunday, especially during the playoffs. They had some pretty impressive games against each other. And to add to that, Peyton's Places, ESPN Plus. I'm not sponsored, but you should definitely go check that out. We're gonna get into this third and final pack. Hey, I'm loving it so far. We got names, people I like. I mean, shoot, what more could you ask for? Maybe a few more Seahawks, actually, is what we could ask for, because literally we have pulled one. Come on, Panini, what's up? Miles Sanders, Joe Mixon, we got Julian Edelman, Aaron Rodgers, TJ Watt, we have a Ezekiel Elliott, and I should have said this earlier about these cards. We have Aaron Donald here, but we're gonna go here with reception. Oh no, it's a ticket. It's like a season ticket, and here's gonna be his weight. It's gonna be his height, 6'3", and his number, 14. So that's how you read these ones. We have DJ Moore, Ryan Fitzmagic. Oh my goodness, this guy be making it happen on the field. This is pretty impressive. AJ Brown, Kerryon Johnson, Carson Wentz, who is now in Indianapolis, if I'm not mistaken. David Montgomery, Drew Brees, speaking of the retired one. We have a Julio Jones, Keenan Allen, Rob Gronkowski, Melvin Gordon III, and we got a legendary Dick Butkus. Oh my goodness, this is actually fire too. He's one of the all-time great linebackers in NFL history, and one of the all-time great names, Dick Butkus. Oh my goodness, that's pretty funny. And we have a Justin Herbert. Oh my, this is what we came for. This is honestly what we wanted. This is so fire. That is so fire. I love it, Justin Herbert. Ooh, so we'll put this back here. So we got a Tua and a Justin Herbert. That's pretty fire. And then we have our round numbers. Both of these guys were in the draft this year. So that's why they put them on here like this. And it's pretty dope because they're both for the Vikings. So that'll actually go to one of my Viking. And another round numbers. We have Chase Young, who is an absolute monster. And Jeff Okuda. I haven't heard much around him. Oh, and then just in case you wanted to try to be a sideline reporter, a kid sideline reporter at Super Bowl, pretty sure that's Super Bowl 50, the one that just passed. Here's your chance. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Hey, I got something that I really wanted, which was this Justin Herbert rookie card. I'm not mad at all at this Drew Brees, as he inspired a whole city with his play and won a Super Bowl for them after disaster. And Tua Tagovailoa and Jamal Adams, who is one of my favorite players for your Seattle Seahawks.